Welcome back to another KBO video. We got a full slate for Saturday, May 17. Several good props. We got a couple good pitchers going. Found equal value as far as hitters and pitchers, but unfortunately for the hitter side, most of them have been bumped. Four of the five that I like have been bumped to 2.5, and they're all under the hits, runs, and RBIs. But let's get started first on the pitcher strikeouts. Been a weird week for KBO. We had a couple DNPs in the week to start the week, and then past couple of days we had DNPs and rainouts. So hopefully we can get some games in, which weather looks fine. First one I would be going with is Riley Thompson, 6.5 strikeouts. Hits allowed, I'll be taking the under, but unfortunately it already got taken. Actually, it's still at 4. I prefer his pitcher strikeouts. As far as his hits allowed, he's only gone over 2 of the 8. And now he's going to one of the bottom tier offenses and the Kiwoom Heroes. So his pitcher strikeouts is a favorable option at 6.5. I have him project to get 8, 7, or 8 in this matchup. So at 6.5, we're getting some value. Next pitcher strikeout that I like is Tucker Davidson at 5. I'm going to take him on underdog. He is at 5.5, so I'm getting more value over there, and I'll be taking the over. Here on Price Picks, he might push, but I took it at 5.5 on underdog. I believe you can still get him at 5.5, but I do like the over here at 6, but you're looking at push equity here. Kim Dong-hoon was one of them, but that's an under at 3. 9 games he has pitched this season. He's only gone over twice. So at 3 strikeouts against the Doosan Bears, which hit him pretty well. You may want to pivot to his hits allowed. But as far as Riley Thompson, Tucker Davidson, those are the 2 best pitchers going today. For Hyun-jin Rhee, you might want to take his hits allowed. He has a tough matchup against the SSG Landers. So that might be an under on his pitcher strikeouts. For hits allowed, the only one I liked, or at least consider, was Yanni Chirinos at 4.5 and Moon Sung-won at 5. But Yanni Chirinos, he's been pitching ace-like this season. Obviously, last season he was averaging about 6 hits allowed per game. His strikeout numbers are up. We always knew he was a workhorse. He averaged 6 innings. But he took it up a notch now again with the LG Twins. So Moon Sung-won is probably the under I can take here for hits allowed. For Yanni Chirinos, like I mentioned, been pitching great. Far as hitters, I will mention the ones that I'll be taking. But unfortunately here on Price Picks, he did get bumped to 2.5. So first one is Jake Cave. You can get him at 2 and underdog. Here at 2.5. Another one that I like is Gunsung Min, also been bumped. You can get it at 2, was at 2.5. Now it's up to 2.5. That's another one you might want to target. But you're taking you're suffering the bumps here. Best scenario, take these 2 off and put Victor Reyes. I did take Victor Reyes at 2. You can get him at 2 and anywhere else. Lewin Diaz is one of the top 5 hitters in the KBO. I believe he's in the top 10 as far as average. So that's another one to take as well. You always want to look at the pitchers that are starting that give up a lot of hits. In this case, you might want to target some of the SSG Landers batters, as well as some of the Hanwha Eagles batters, as well as the Lotte Giants batters. But I do like these 2 pitchers a lot, Tucker Davidson and Riley Thompson. Victor Reyes is a solid batter. I mentioned the other 2, but those, you're suffering the bumps there. Lewin Diaz, Victor Reyes are solid props. Worst case scenario pushes. My last pitcher that I like is Choi Won-jun, and he is at 15.5 pitching outs. Tough matchup for him going against the Kia Tigers. I have him at least going 5 innings. He hasn't gone over 5 innings against the Kia Tigers since 2022. So I'm going to be taking the under. Even if he pitches good, he still goes 5 innings. He's not known to go past 5 innings. He does have a couple starts going 5 2/3 and 6 innings. I believe 3 of the 8 games this season he has gone over. But like I mentioned, he hasn't gone over 5 innings since 2022. So I'm going to be taking the under here at 15.5. So my 3-man flex will consist of Riley Thompson, Tucker Davidson, and Choi Won-jun as my usual pitcher props. But Victor Reyes, Lewin Diaz, and the other 2 that have been bumped, unfortunately, that I mentioned, Jake Cave and Gunsum Ming, those are other options as well. But I'm gonna target just the 3 I usually do, 3 pitchers. So mix and match, pick your favorite. Get you plenty of props today. A lot of good value as far as KBO. Usually it's tough to find some value, but as I mentioned, some of these lines have been bumped already. But these are the 3 I'm going to be rolling with. Hopefully we wake up to some green. If you're interested in the Discord, the link is in the description below. I am holding a 50% discount. Use code WNBA, given that WNBA season started this weekend. And so far we are doing good in WNBA. Unlike NBA, MLB is always every day. It's a daily thing. So we do have MLB. NHL has been okay. I threw out a 6-man slip, so hopefully that turns out great. But other than that, the link is in the description below. Enjoy your weekend and see you guys in the next one.